The Bloc is now condemning the same tax increase that they just voted in favor of. Mr. Speaker, it seems that they are changing their position.
That welders won't have to pay this tax. Only the 0.13% wealthiest. Well, all the economists contradict that. The fact that she has 300,000 businesses that she admits will be taxed and all of their owners will be taxed contradicts that as well. So there's one way we could solve this controversy. Will she commit to put in law that no one in the bottom 99.87% will pay any new taxes?
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
The leader of the opposition already demonstrated his financial illiteracy. He does not understand how the capital gains inclusion rate works. But I want to offer him an opportunity to continue his economic education. Yesterday, the IMF published a report on the Canadian economy. The IMF commented on our capital gains move and said it makes the system more fair, and also said it will have no impact on investment or productivity. That's the IMF, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, I think we should just let's put aside the disagreement and even the debate on this, and let's come to a resolution here that will bring a lot of calm to the millions of Canadians who are worried about their taxes going up. The minister claims that only the 0.13% wealthiest Canadians will pay. So why not just enshrine that in law? Will she commit today to pass an amendment to her tax bill stating that no one whose income is in the bottom 99.87% will pay any new taxes at all?
Hear, hear.
Simple. Simple. I like it.
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I want to quote some interesting words that were stated in this House of Commons. Quote, "The monstrous increases in capital gains are making the rich vastly richer and creating a kind of aristocratic feudal economy." Do you know who said that, Mr. Speaker? The member for Carleton. We agree the current system is unfair. We are pushing against it. What made the member, after 8 weeks of dithering, change his mind?
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, we're simply asking the minister to put her words into law. Okay? So she's claimed that no one who earns less than the top 0.13% of income in the country will be affected. So, once again, will she amend her bill to say that no one who is in the bottom 99.87% of income earners will pay any new tax increase whatsoever? Yes or no?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let's review what we've learned so far in question period today. First, the Leader of the Official Opposition doesn't even understand how the capital gains inclusion rate works.
Yes, that's right.
That's a problem. Second, the Leader of the Official Opposition disavows his own words in this House about capital gains. But probably the most important thing is that the average income in Carleton is $58,400. Their MP is not on the side of working people earning that wage in his own.
That's bottom line.
That is shameful.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, I'm just quoting right now from her own budget speech, where she said, for 99.87% of Canadians, there will be no extra capital gains tax. Okay, she put it in her speech. So why won't she put it in the law?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Government House Leader.
Oh, come on. Put Freeland back out.
Order. I'll try it in French. À Alors,
Order.
l'honorable leader.
The Honourable Government House Leader.
For about 20 years, this leader has been skulking around this place without really much contact with the outside world. In the 9 years that they've been over there, they voted against a child benefit, a dental plan, a prescription drug plan, a child care plan. Every time Canadians look to that person to stand up for their interests, for fairness in Canada, that guy takes a seat, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
I see they've pulled the finance minister off the ice. She can't answer a question. So she mentioned she won't guarantee in law that the bottom 99.87% of Canadians will pay nothing. So let's make it a little bit easier for her. She claimed that she doesn't want welders to have to pay more. Will she amend her bill to ensure that not a single welder anywhere in Canada will be forced to pay this tax increase? Yes or no?
The Honourable
Oh, wow, now they're
Minister.
giving us champagne.
The more I stand here, the longer question period takes. Yeah,
The Honourable Minister of Innovation.
We will take no lessons from these Conservatives, Mr. Speaker. Generational fairness is key to Canadians, Mr. Speaker, and that's why in the last budget we presented measures, Mr. Speaker, measures to build this country, measures to invest in our economy, measures to invest in the middle class, measures to help Canadians, Mr. Speakers. And you know what? Our capital gains change will help Canadians. Mr. Speaker, on this side of the House, can you believe they voted against tax fairness, Mr. Speaker? Against tax fairness, Mr. Speaker. On this side of the House, we will fight for Canadians and we will fight for the middle class.
Calm down. Holy crap. Kids about to blow a gasket.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Are they okay over there?
They're a little wacky.
I won't call them wacko, Mr. Speaker. That's unparliamentary. But I just have a very simple question. And this is for the finance minister if she's not still in hiding. Very simple question. She said she doesn't want welders to have to pay more. Will she put an amendment in her tax bill saying that not one single welder will face a tax increase?
Oh, we got McKinnon again.
Hey, quiet down. The Honourable Government House Leader.
Speaker, in any given year, 0.13% of Canadians will pay a modest increase in their taxable gains. But I hear the leader across who has never seen a support for a single Canadian that he is prepared to vote for, talking about sidelining people. He sidelines that entire caucus in every single question period. We hear from him yawning and misinformation all the time, Mr. Speaker. Unchain the rest of the people over there.
They're mad because Pierre's too good, so they want to hear somebody else.
Order. Alors, s'il vous plaît.
Order, please. Order.
That's too funny.
Finita.
Are we done? Are you done? Not done? All right. The Honourable Member for Saint-Hyacinthe-Pagot. Mr. Speaker, La Presse described this morning the fiasco that is the CARM application by the Border Services Agency. CARM is like ArriveCan, an app with cost overruns reaching $300 million and counting.
Really?
Just like with ArriveCan, the CBSA is also behind its development. Just like with ArriveCan, the Coradix firm, now suspended from public tenders, had a small contract in this. In short, a new app Same fiasco, same people in charge, same government. What is the minister doing to get the agency back in order? It's the Wild West there.
Wow, he's actually right.
The Honourable Minister of Public Safety. Mr. Speaker, we understand very well the concern of exporters and other Canadian businesses that deal with the Border Services Agency. That is why we have delayed an aspect of the implementation of the application. I'm fully aware of the concerns, and I will ensure the Border Services Agency proceeds in the right way. The Honourable Member for Saint-Hyacinthe-Bagotte. The CARM application is like Arrive Can, a money pit. What's more, it's like Phoenix. It doesn't work. It's a total disaster. It's serious because it's supposed to collect customs duties at the Canada-US border. $3.5 billion flow across the border every day. Imagine the mess if the application doesn't work. That's why, back in March, the International Trade Committee was already asking the agency for documents, including their contingency plans. It's now June, and we've received nothing. Will the minister force the agency to provide the documents so that we can correct this fiasco? The Honourable Minister of Public Safety. Mr. Speaker, of course, I will ensure the agency provides the committee with all of the appropriate documents, the documents requested. I've also had a number of discussions with the Border Services Agency in order to ensure the scenario our colleague is talking about doesn't happen, and I will continue to do this work myself with the Border Services Agency.